use these settings in Escape from Tarkov. If you've been struggling to play Streets of Tarkov, there is a fix that will address your issues and get you playing it today. I've been testing these settings in both offline and online raids, and I wanted to quickly share with you all of my results. A few days ago, BSG released a technical update. Inside that technical update, they have a new feature that's called Streets of Tarkov Lower Texture Resolution Mode. BSG went on to say that you should have this enabled if you have a computer with less than 32 gigs of RAM. What I've found is even if you have more than 32 gigs of RAM, it might be worth enabling it anyway. For context, my PC has 64 gigabytes of RAM, and when I have this option selected, it boosts my frames consistently on Streets by 20 to 30 frames. If you've enabled the Streets of Tarkov lower resolution mode and you're still having FPS issues, then keep watching this video because we'll go through all of my settings, including my post FX. Please note, each PC is different, so what settings that work for me might not work for you. So think about my settings as sort of a guide, but you still may need to take some time to tinker with your settings in game for the best optimization that you can get. So getting started, my resolution is set on 1440, but I have found little difference in FPS between 1080 and 1440 for myself. With that said, unless you have a higher end computer, I would just plan on playing on 1080. I've turned texture and shadow quality down to low, and this has helped stabilize my FPS even when I'm ADSing. I've also turned down my LOD quality to 2 and my overall visibility to 1000. Anti-aliasing is on TAA and resampling is 1 times off. Here's the part where it really gets easy. I've turned every other feature off and I've unchecked every option at the bottom of the screen except for the Streets of Tarkov low resolution mode. I know it might sound weird, but I actually get a better performance when I have NVIDIA low latency and DLSS turned off. Even so, I would play around with these two options specifically to make sure that you don't get a performance boost. I do also like selecting high quality color and chromatic aberrations, as it doesn't really affect my FPS, and when I mix those two with my post FX settings, I believe it makes finding PMCs a little bit easier as they stand out. So let's take a quick look at my post FX. So my settings from top down is brightness plus 10, saturation plus 50, clarity plus 50, colorfulness plus 75, luma sharpening plus 60, adaptive sharpening plus 30, color grading, select Amelia, and set the intensity to plus 40. I'll also have all of these settings posted inside of our community Discord, so for future references, you can always access my settings there. Let me know down in the comments if these setting adjustments have helped your performance on Streets of Tarkov or any other map. I'll see you in raid. Love y'all.